Welcome back to the Halo National Championship Finals on this special edition of Arena.
Before the break, 4 mighty competitors from Group 1 moved on to the finals, while 4 not quite as mighty competitors moved on to something lighter, picking off elites with a sniper rifle on easy.
You know, the truth is they're actually in the green room playing Bop It.
Oh,
yeah.
Before we head back into the arena for Group 2, let's find out why this game is so damn popular.
Halo was hailed by Electronic Gaming Monthly as the killer app for the Xbox before taking home their Game of the Year award in 2001. Halo also won Game of the Year from IGN.com and the official Xbox magazine.
It's an intense, immersive experience that transports you to a distant alien planet.
And we go there because there's all this ancient technology that we figure if we can figure this out, then we'll have this big edge in the battle. The Covenant has the same idea, and so we kind of meet on Halo.
Microsoft estimated that they have sold 1 million copies of Halo in the U.S. alone. This means that 50% of Xbox owners are also Halo players.
Let's meet group number 2.
Okay.
From Vancouver, Washington is Joe Larama as Kiss Charlie. From Mehoopany, Pennsylvania is Brad Griff as Red Ogre. From Placentia, California, local boy Noah Evans as Chump. And from Milpitas, California is Rico Lopez as Mob Master.
From Sand Spring, Oklahoma is Craig Cook as the Soldier. From Chandler, Arizona is Jesse Kushna as Vegeta Punk. From Golden Valley, Minnesota is Ben Van Hauer as B-Van-C. And finally, from Indianapolis, Indiana is John Buckley III as Zeus.
All right, players, pick up your controllers. It is time to rock and roll. All right, Group 2 is underway, and immediately Kiss Charlie starts out chasing down Da Soldier. Da Soldier is running ahead of him there and has managed to evade Kiss Charlie.
Meanwhile, Zeus is having a great run here, going after Vegeta Punk. It looks like the two of them are facing off. Ooh, and Zeus goes down.
Just got a quick glimpse at the scores early here in the round. Very, very close. We got first place with 4 and the second place with 3. We're very, very, very close. Much closer round than the first round, Travis.
Sure, yeah, definitely. You know, I've got to say, as I'm watching this, it's got to be chaotic for these people. Because you look at these screens, and it looks like utter mayhem. It's amazing to me that they can even pick out a target. I mean,
yeah, it's really amazing that you can even stay alive at all.
Oh my God!
So much going on around you.
2019 and 3 tied for 3rd place with 18 kills. That is such a close game.
We are seeing a truly amazing match. It's no wonder these guys moved past 13,000 other competitors to get to this point. Da Soldier has 22 and B-Van-C with 19. Now B-Van-C with 20. B-Van-C is facing down Da Soldier, and Da Soldier takes B-Van-C down to increase his lead. It's 23 to 21 now for 1st and 2nd place, as B-Van-C goes right after Da Soldier again. B-Van-C needing to reload.
Da Soldier is continuing to back up. It looks like they have a little one-on-one here.
Yep, we are 1 kill away from ending this. If Da Soldier can score 1, he's going to be taking 1st place now. Vegeta Punk and Zeus go head-to-head, and Vegeta Punk is killed by B-Van-C. And we have a round. It is Da Soldier with 25 kills in 1st place.
At my house, I have 2 Xboxes, and we keep one upstairs and downstairs and just run them through the network. And I mean, there's 6 or 7 people over at my house every other day, so we just play all the time. And couple hours a day probably, or every other.
Kiss Charlie with 23 kills.
I like to kind of camp out, kind of see wherever all my opponents are, and use different tactics to try to defeat them.
B-Van-C also with 23 kills, taking 3rd place.
School is back in session, and I'm your teacher.
And Mob Master beats out Chump at 4th place with 20 kills.
Pretty much competition for me at home is really good, so that's what kind of helped me get here, you know.
What for me is really fascinating is we had Chump, who came in 5th. He lost not by the number of kills that he had, but because he had 1 more death than Mob Master. He had more assists. Had he had 1 less death, he would be sitting in the finals instead of Mob Master. Now let's meet our round 2 finalists. We have Kiss Charlie. Now, that's a really interesting name. Why don't you tell us where Kiss Charlie came from?
During the Vietnam War, all the Vietnamese people were called Charlie by the Americans, and being that I'm half Vietnamese, all my friends call me Charlie, and then so that's how I got Charlie. But then I went to a trip, and a girl asked to kiss me, and I denied her. So
Wow.
all my friends gave me a hard time, and that's how I adapted Kiss Charlie.
Kiss Charlie. Well, there you go.
All right, the soldier. Now, you're in the tournament as an alternate.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be going to the finals when you entered the tournament as an alternate?
I always thought I could make it this far. I didn't do very good in my very first round. I wasn't feeling good, and I went to the semifinals and ended up playing as an alternate and just took the whole thing. So it feels pretty good to go this far.
Mob Master, oh man, you had just, by the skin of your teeth, you have got to feel, I don't want to say lucky because, you know, you had the skills to make it here, but at the same time, your heart must still be pounding.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, the whole game was close, the whole round. Everybody was up there dropping second, third, fourth, fifth, back up to second. And luckily I got the triple kill towards the end and, you know, brought me back up there. And, well, thank goodness for the Halo scoring system.
Exactly.
I got one less death, so.
Exactly. Hey, good luck in the finals.
All right, b4hnc. Now, we talked about the real story of this round was really how close it was the entire time. You sat in first place for a while. Were you aware of that, and did it affect the way that you played?
Yeah, I got off to a slow start, but then I noticed I was in first, around 15, 16 kills, and I figured I just needed to keep a little of that momentum to go on to the finals.
All right. Well, boy, Travis.
Wow.
From 10,000, there were 16. And from 16, there are now 8. 1 will emerge as the Halo National Champion when Arena returns.